That's my drum roll. Do you know what time it is? It is week 5, round 2 of appetizers. Can you believe it? Time is really flying by, so you ladies better get busy. This competition will be over before you know it. Speaking of which, I've got a recipe to share with you today. Hey ladies, okay, the drum roll's over. Time to get started with this appetizer. You know, when I think about appetizers and cream cheese, I think about a cheese ball. I know what you're thinking, it's been done 100 times before, but I'm not talking about just any cheese ball. I'm not talking about a hard cheddar cheese ball that you have to cut with a knife and it makes your crackers fall apart. I'm talking about a soft, tender, delicious, creamy cheese ball made with Philadelphia cream cheese. So this is a recipe that I got from my grandmother Lula, and we're going to start with 2 8-ounce packages of Philadelphia cream cheese. So we've got our cream cheese softened at room temperature, and we're going to add 1 cup of chopped pecans. We're going to add 8 ounces of crushed pineapple that we've drained. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of finely chopped onion, just a little white onion. And we're going to add 1/4 cup of bell pepper. So the last ingredient is some seasoned salt and some red pepper. Now, if you don't like the heat, you don't have to add the red pepper. We like it a little spicy, so I've got about 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper in here. So you're just going to mix this up. It's going to take a little bit of elbow power here. It takes a few minutes to get this well incorporated. Okay, so this is pretty well blended. Can you see all the specks of color? We've got all the bell pepper going on in there and pineapple and pecans. It is looking delicious already. Okay, so now that our cream cheese mixture is all mixed up, I'm just going to take some plastic wrap. I'm just going to set it down in the same bowl I have my chopped pecans in because it's got a nice little round shape to it. And we're just going to put our cream cheese mixture in here because I like to put it in the freezer 10, maybe 15 minutes. It's pretty firm, as you can tell, but if you put it in the freezer for a few minutes, it just helps it to get a little firmer, and that way it's a little easier to work with when we roll it out. Because we're going to roll this out into a nice round cheese ball, and it's going to make a large cheese ball, and we're going to roll it in these pecans. It is going to be so delicious. This is so easy and so quick. You don't have to wait, you know, for a special occasion or holiday. You can do this anytime. There we go, off to the freezer. Okay, ladies, so I just pulled this out of the freezer, and I've already got this great shape happening from sitting in the bowl. So all we want to do now is start to kind of coat it with pecans a little bit. If you just pull a little of the pecans up around it, it helps it from being quite so tacky, and then you can work with it a little bit better. So this is a little bit of a process. As you know, we've done this before, and this is a big cheese ball to be working with. You can have the recipe, but you know, my family is a big family, and we like to eat. And this keeps so easy. You know, the leftovers, you can put it in the fridge and eat on it for a week. If it will survive that long in your house, it won't in mine. So I'm just going to finish coating this really well. Hey, I cannot wait to dig into this. Is this look awesome or what? Not only is this going to taste good, but this is truly one of those dishes that you throw a few things on the platter with it, and it's going to look like you really labored over it and did something special. And you and I will really know it only took you a few minutes. So now let's get to the true test and see what this bad boy looks like and tastes like. Look at that. Can you see all those little bits of colors, which mean burst of flavors in your mouth? Let's taste it. I cannot wait to try this. It looks so good. That is delicious. I'm telling you, there's a little bit of heat going on from the red pepper. And then you got the sweetness of the pineapple and the contrast of the bell pepper and Philadelphia cream cream cheese is absolutely the star of this ingredient. It is so creamy and delicious, hands down above the rest when it comes to cheese balls. So I thank you for spending time with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe and will enjoy it with your family as much as I have. I'm going to stay here in the Jones for a little while, and I'll see you back here next week. Thanks.